Hey guys, I'm Teji Daniel, and I'm gonna be showing you how we took Braden with the Breeze & Co landscaping from zero to a projected 150K this year. Alright, so this is the website we made for him. You can see it's clean, it's sleek. Right, so when we reached out to Braden, he was like he already had a website, and he wanted me to do SEO on that website, and this is the website he had. And it looks decent right off the bat, right at the front, it looks decent, but realistically, I could tell that this website wouldn't convert anyone. So even if we could get it, to rank high, in some way we could get it rank high, it still wouldn't get any clients to get calls or emails. Because look at it, when someone comes to your website, they want three things. They want to know the quality of your service, the cost of your service, and how to contact you. Right here, we can't see any of that. We don't know what to do on this website. So if there's a client here, I might inspect this. This is what it's going to look like on mobile, right? There's this weird spacing over here. So when a client comes to this website, they don't even know what to do. It's like, they're just going to head on right to the next website, right? So if you come to this website, this is the new website I made for him, right? So everything's convenient. If you want to make a phone call, you can just click that button. If you want to get a free quote, you click this button. If you want to check the services, each of the services leads to a different service page, right? So if you want boost streaming, for example, now the reason we do a different service page for each service is because sometimes these homeowners, most of the time, what they search for is landscaping near me, right? But sometimes they might be specific. They might search for bush streaming or junk removal or like hardscaping services. So when they search for those things, specific keywords, you want to still rank. So it's these pages are still going to rank because they're optimized for those specific keywords. So we reached out to Braden back in November, and we got the site live in December. So when we got the site live, he wasn't anywhere on the Zoom call. I remember we searched up his company. He had a Google business profile, so we searched it up. We searched Breeze & Co landscape, but we couldn't find anything anywhere. And so I had to do SEO as well as GBP ranking. And so we started GBP ranking right before we got the site launched. And by the time we had the GBP ranking done, he already started getting results, because before we got 0 calls because he was nowhere to be found. And so back then we got 5 calls. This was when before the website was built, and we launched the website back in 24th of December, and we had 2 calls in one day. So this was the first first couple of weeks with the site, and this was the first month with the site. So we got 31 calls in January. So we went from 0 to 5 to 31 calls. And what we have here right now is, as you can see, this was when he was like excited. He was like 3 emails and 3 calls from the website. It was like today. It was like, yeah, just today, one day, right? He got 3 emails and 3 calls from the website. So what we can see here is so this is his Google business profile. We can see 314 clicks from January to June. That's the past 6 months. We've had 314 clicks, and we could see from give me a sec, from Google Google organic search, we can see we've had 264 clicks in the past 6 months. We can see the search terms and the search pages. Most of them went to the main page. A whole lot of them went to the snow removal page. Now the reason for this is because back then when we launched the site back in December, we were having a lot of snowstorms. So a lot of people were calling in for snowstorms. And that's why the snow removal page was ranking high. So we got 14 clicks. That was organically. And most of the other clicks were from the Google business profile. So altogether from the last 6 months, we've had about 678 clicks from the website. I've had a couple calls as well. So now what we have here is the process, right? All right. So this is how we got the website. So organically, we have to get your keywords. You have to do something I call keyword research. So keyword research is understanding what your customers are searching for. So sometimes in some areas, we could have people in Europe searching for pressure washing, but maybe people in Manhattan are searching for power washing. So we need to know what these people are searching for, and then we optimize that page for the exact keywords. We have those keywords and we make good content with that. And as well, we do there's something called alt tags in the back end. So we make sure that the whole page is optimized, and we use backlinks as well. So if you want to rank high for your website, you gotta make sure you have backlinks. Backlinks are basically just other websites linked to your website to show Google that your website is legit. Because if you just have a domain and stuff, you could be a scam for all they know. So if you have other websites linked to your website, you look legit. You gotta have your social media links on here. So we have this. We have your phone number. So it's basically clean. We have testimonials on here. So Google knows that this is a legit company offering legit services. So it's pretty easy to rank high. We got him here. So if someone's looking for trust, like I said, when someone comes to your website, they're looking for three things: the quality of your services, the cost of your services, and a way to contact you. So when they scroll, they know that this is a legit business run by a legit person, right? So what we have here is the before and after. You can clearly see this is a clean website with a clean design. We've got everything on here: FAQs, blogs, testimonials, everything's on here. It's clean. And we have the calls. This is the old website. So it's crappy. It looks good. It looks decent, but it's not effective. There's no buttons to say what to do. There's just this one button that says learn more. It's basic. It doesn't really say anything. All of these are stock images. He doesn't have his photo on here. He doesn't have anything important. No testimonials, but on here everything's different. This is what it looks like on mobile. So it's clean. You can call. You can get everything right from here. It's all good. Right. So yeah, we had him ranking over the competition within like weeks. We already started seeing results within weeks, right? And he doesn't offer patio installations. So I put patio installations on the server on the page, even though he didn't offer it, just so in case in the future he could rank for it still. And he was like, I was showing him how we're trying to get him to #1. So we got a couple the website in a couple of areas. We're ranking #2, #3. So we weren't ranking #1 for the website. So I told him still not one though. And it was like, I looked up patios today and we came out #1, which I don't want to change. So it was so good that he was ranking for services that he didn't even offer. And when you scroll down here, we can see we got him to #1. So most of these areas, right, that was hard to get to, you can see this is the search results for landscaping near me. So whenever someone searches for landscape near me, we're the one that comes up first. So he was ranking #1, and it was like it was really great. The results were amazing. So yeah, basically, if you want a killer website that's gonna rank, you already have a website, and you're not getting any leads, you're not getting quality leads. Maybe you're getting leads, but your leads are tire kickers, they're price shoppers. Just reach out to me, and you can send me a link to your website. I'm gonna see what I could change, what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna send a video to you, exactly what I do differently. Or if you don't have a website, you want a completely new website, just reach out to us. I'll help you out, get you the leads and get you quality, get you up, get your revenue up, help you reach your desired business goals. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.